but they're already at a numbers disadvantage. XL2 Academy looking really strong to finish out Busan and take the map victory. 99% overtime has turned the Rocket Barrage, making it very hard for Gladiators Legion to touch this objective so far, but they're trying their best because they don't have any more opportunities off this. Remember, their playoff hopes are on the line in this game. They have to win it. The Sound Barrier going to try to keep them onto the objective for a little bit longer, but they are still at that numbers disadvantage. But looking at XL2's health bars, they are taking some damage, which is going to give some ultimate charge to Gladiators Legion, but it looks like everyone is going to be a little farther away because Gladiators Legion are going to be getting some kills here. So this fight has definitely evened up with Mangachu out of the... Oh my goodness. Objective secured.
And up to that crucial Transcendence. XL2 Academy still working up towards theirs.
Yeah, the wall is eliminating Gladiators Legion area, the area that they can work around, and Goliath is going to get the first kill here. So while Gladiators Legion got the first point capture, XL2 might be taking it back here very shortly, as the main wall is going to make sure that no one escapes from the grips of Mangachu. Far is not going to result in any kills. Let's see if it's going to happen on the other side with this Graviton Surge. No self-destruct though on that side. We talked about it. No Diva for them, but TC once again getting show up on that kill feed for XL2 Academy. Like you said, hasn't gotten a lot of playtime so far, but he's making the most of it here on Busan. Legion has in their back pocket so far. The Earthshatter is going to knock Diva onto the ground, but will it be enough? The pin onto Panker will keep this point for XL2 Academy. Once they do clean this up, and they will win the round if they do. XL2 Academy looking very, very good with TC popping off once again. Another kill with that Fire Strike. Fans rooting for them by giving this round 1 victory on Busan on Mecha Base. Gladiators Legion kept it close. I believe we had 4 fights and 3 flip-flops there on the objective. TC, though, really big reason why XL2 Academy are in the lead right now.
Yeah, I mean, look at that, how he threaded the needle with a little bit of distraction, but no, Goliath getting hunted down by the death ball of Gladiators Legion.
Oh, and once again, Mangachu just to sit down. Goliath getting an opening pick on to Rolf. Actually, a lot of damage got splashed onto Gladiators Legion when they were coming onto the objective, punctuated by Mangachu's Rocket Barrage there at the end. And Earthshatter has been dropped from that. Panker Gods will be getting DMX, so Gladiators Legion were able to hold on to this point for 98%, but XL2 Academy looking to match that here. They've been in complete control since they've, bought some real estate on the objective. Got a minute for my team now. TC getting close to that Earthshatter. We're going to see our first ultimates come out now as Dalton's going to throw out that Graviton Surge with 100 energy. The Transcendence is going to be there in the end as well on both sides. Earthshatter going to knock 2 down. Panker's going to get the bubble, but Goliath is going to go back to spawn as well as far. So this is a 5v5 on the objective right now. XL2 Academy pulling this one in the head. And Charging Reinhardt is going to get slapped over the head with the hammer, man. The fixes of that were painful.
Oh, no, definitely. I felt that right in my main tank soul.
You're not going to get any value from Gladiators Legion as a lot of XL2 Academy were on the ground. Self-destruct coming out now. It's going to get a triple kill. Good 3 kills for Wu, y'all. That is something we all have fallen in love with him. He's got 3 of these in every map, I am sure. XL2 Academy going to take that point right back.
Throughout the season, they do still have a very good chance against Legion.
And so XL2 Academy are down right now. Again, a favorite at the beginning of the season, but right now they are looking for first seed. They have to win of the playoffs. And so let's talk about the supports now, as XL2 have a Juror on that Lucio as well, and you talked about Goliath, but let's go on to the other side. Rolf and Gladiators Legion will have the armor a little bit before XL2 Academy will. Will that be the difference? Logix is going to drop that Graviton Surge on that defense, and they are going to get the first blood of this round so far. XL2 Academy with those 4 ultimates looking good, but only needed the 1 to end up winning that defense. So XL2 Academy have an Earthshatter, but they're within an unwilling hug right now. The Gladiators Legion going to take advantage of that huge bear hug and get a couple kills from it. They're going to maintain presence onto this payload, and their momentum will not be stopped by XL2. By the aggression, die by the aggression, and self-destruct because of a shield bash. Going to get 2. So Gladiators Legion maintaining that momentum, and we know how important momentum is in Overwatch. Once you get that payload going, it's much easier to keep it going than to try to take it back. Kill over that Mangachu kill any day, as TC get taken down very low as well, and eventually does go back to spawn. Self-destruct is out, but Gladiators Legion do win this fight in the end. XL2, though, coming back with 2 ultimates. Dang, yeah.
But yeah, you're absolutely right, Poop. You astutely said, XL2 seems to need these support ultimates to stay alive, and the same can't be said for Gladiators Legion. A little bit of a whoopsie, layering both the trance and the sound barrier there for XL2 Academy. Certainly not really going to be helping things, as Rolf can kind of negate all of that with a single trance of his own, while Pooks works up to his sound barrier. But you see that laser focus on Logix. He was half health, and immediately 4 members of Legion smelled that blood.
And now we see the Ampet up coming from XL2 Academy. They want to be the aggressors here, but eventually that will run out. We'll see Gladiators Legion push for a little bit more space. You're going to see them walk up here in just a second, as Logic's, though, going to get a kill onto Gods before he has an opportunity to even make it back into that mech. Gladiators Legion functioning with one less person, but it looks like XL2 going to try to be patient with this one.
That trance, so again, that game of chicken.
Oh, the Dalton's going to drop that Graviton and Surge. The Transcendence coming out from XL2 to counter that. We don't see kills from Graviton Surges as much as we used to because of that counter with that Transcendence. Now the Graviton Surge, and the counter will happen as well. But after this is when the magic will happen, as the sound barrier is going to come down for Gladiators Legion. They do not want to lose this point right now, but the Earth Shatter from XL2 Academy are going to knock them on the ground. The Self-Destruct will be getting pooped, so XL2 have gotten 3 members off the field for Gladiators Legion. The Earth Shatter from a Baker will knock some people off the ground, but it's not going to result in any kills. Baker gets taken low as well, but the Transcendence coming from Gladiators Legion trying to get this defense going. That's exactly what we're going to see as Pinker takes advantage of the positioning of that grab. Pins Jur, gets Mega Chew.
More constructed fight, so they're going to be backing off, giving a little more space.
Oh, the Graviton Surge coming from a Logic is going to get a ton of Gladiators Legion within it. The Self-Destruct is going to get Pinker. Without that Reinhardt, Gladiators Legion are going to have a hard time staying on this payload to defend it. XL2 Academy take advantage of the lack of shield and body of that Reinhardt and finally put their feet on that payload.
With the amazing clutch sound barrier that he laid on, giving Gladiators Legion way more of a shot at this defense than they ought to have had. XL2 Academy running around, a little bit discombobulated. We didn't really see the focus fire quite there. Gods throws out that self-destruct. He actually sound barriers the baby diva, crucially giving her those shields so that she can actually get back into mech and start recontributing to the team. In the end, Gladiators Legion do have to give up that 3rd point, but some really good choices from the support line.
And so Logic's, though, getting high on that energy, got a 100, is going to kill Far, so this is a 6v4 for XL2 Academy, so they will be taking point A after they wipe out the rest of Gladiators Legion, and let's see what they have coming up, Ham.
Yeah, Dalton taking the long way around.
Like Graviton Surge, they're well prepared to do it, but Gladiators Legion going to throw theirs out a little bit before XL2 Academy, and the Graviton Surge coming from both sides have now been used. Self-destruct now from XL2 Academy, and the backside will be getting 4. Great Earth Shatter there. That is a 4K for Woo, y'all. And it's some micro missile kills as well to, put it up there in the end.
They can bait a couple of those ultimates out from XL2. It's gonna be good, and they fight Logics.
But do they even have the time to bait Ham? TT will get the charge kill onto Boots, no mech onto Gods, means that there's one less tank for them. The Earth Shatter, though, knocking a lot of XL2 onto the ground, but the Transcendence was already pushed out, so the healing was there. Gladiators Legion got to find some way to come back onto this point within the next 12 seconds.
How many teams in this group? Is it time for XL2, now to slightly fall down just a little bit? They're trying too many new things to earn this. They do have that sound barrier, like you said, Boo, but I'm not sure they want to expend it. They do.
Well, they expended it because Far was actually very, very low, so if they wanted Far to do anything during this fight, they had to use it. Sound barrier not going to be enough as Far goes down first. There's 1 tick been taken already from Gladiators Legion, but TT with the kill on 2 rolls, they will be taking this one back. Gladiators Legion having a hard time getting anything more from that 1 tick as Booyah once again getting some self-destruct kills. Not, 2's not as big as 4, but it's still pretty effective.
Yeah, exactly. You can't hit a home run every single time.
First kill. This is a huge opening for Gladiators Legion, but the Earth Shatter coming from XL2 Academy can't even things up, and that's exactly what we're going to see as 2 kills coming both sides. Goliath going to throw that trance out. XL2 Academy, Teensy, man, already at 61% on another Earth Shatter as well. Back to XL2 Academy. 3 ultimates on their side. Gladiators Legion will have that 5, but anything can happen because the sound barrier is available for XL2, and the way that these Zenyatta's play, that Transcendence will be available as well. The Earth Shatter coming from Panker is not going to be enough. As Far is going to go down first, so this is 6v5 for XL2 at an ultimate disadvantage. So they will be winning this fight in the end. Dalton going to be going back to spawn, while Gladiators Legion are getting these kills. The numbers are still for XL2 Academy, and again, this is Assault, so those respawns are going to be XL2's favor. Gladiators Legion need to reset. Gladiators Legion now, Panker's shield gets very, very low. Going to have to be a little aggressive. The particle barrier is going to allow him to do just that. As Megachu's going to be the first to fall for XL2 Academy. The Earth Shatter from TT going to find value once again. A double charge kill. When this guy is popping off, XL2 Academy knows that they're going to be ahead. With 10 seconds left, they were able to take 1 and about a quarter of a tick, so that's not nothing. XL2 Academy, they're going to drop that Graviton Surge right on the wall. Going to knock everyone in Gladiators Legion on it. Self-destruct in the back. Going to get Gods before He's able to remech, but Gods is going to get a little bit more value out of that self-destruct. The trades are happening, so there's actually just a one-member advantage for Gladiators Legion here on the last of the point. 3 members left for XL2, no ultimates for them, no ultimates for Gladiators Legion, so this is just regular left click and WASD Overwatch. Dalton, though, going to try to get Wuya off of that mech. He has a ton of energy. He's that DPS, but Dalton's going to go down. XL2 Academy looking like they're going to pull this defense out right from under Gladiators Legion's feet. Logic's getting 2 kills there. That's going to prove to me that
Under attack, a beautiful pin kill from TT just punctuated that fight win, and now they're looking to snowball onto me.
XL2 Academy have everything they need. They literally have everything, but Gladiators Legion, though, going to get the kills first. But the good news for XL2 Academy is that this is a mark of an experienced team.
There's no Ana on the field, so all this healing that comes is going to be very over time. You can't wait until you're at 3rd health to shield up, because by that time, you're going to be dead.
Panker going to charge TT as well. The only burst healing you have is the armor pack from your Brigitte, and that's it. That's got a pretty long cooldown. Megachu going to get a constellation prize kill on it to a Panker, but they're already down in members. XL2, though, get close to another 6 ultimate fun packs.
And Legion, again, they were working with quite a good hand, but unfortunately, it just didn't fall the way they would have liked. It's not just about having the tools, about using the right ones in the right times. You don't want to be
against XL2, but the thing about Gladiators Legion is they matched XL2. They were better than XL2 at times in the first half. However, here in Lunar Horizon Colony, searching for that same kind of magic.
Yeah.
XL2 Academy, giving them a little bit more vacancy. The Earthshatter is going to come in. The Transcendence is going to happen as well as the Graviton Surge for Gladiators Legion. Sound area investment as well. So this is the stock market of ultimates, my friends. We're buying and trading and selling, and we're going to buy that Hoops. Death there with that self-destruct. God's going to get demeched as well. CC trying to maintain his presence into that front line. However, the shield does need to recharge, but it looks like XL2 Academy are going to win this defense in the end. Going to be online for XL2 Academy. The Earthshatter is going to go down. Nothing to it. Graviton Surge now for Gladiators Legion will be countered by that sound barrier. Self-destruct, though, will be finding Rolf in the back line, and if Rolf falls, when really anyone in this guild's composition falls, the rest will fall as well.
This is very dangerous territory for Legion right here. That means they only have that distance to give. They can't even rely on jockeying behind the fountain in order to extend their defense. This is where the payload stops. If XL2 Academy finishes out Dorado to that point, they will be knocking Legion out of contention. Team Envy their smile's gonna be even bigger. So just really unlucky stuff right there. Poor Poops, he's trying to...
Their defense, and so they know what they're doing, and they know what not to do. Gladiators Legion could not figure it out. Does XL2 have the answer to that question, though? Looks like they might, as TT does get stunned, but the protection is there with the particle barrier in that armor pack. He stayed pretty healthy throughout the entirety of that situation, and now we're seeing the kills come from XL2 Academy, and our friends at Team Envy are feeling quite good right now, as Gladiators Legion struggling to stay on the field.
Yeah, but Rolf has that Transcendence. He's going to have it before Goliath. Dalton has that Graviton Surge as well, but it doesn't catch TT, who has the hammer. There, he lays it down. Charge not going to find anybody, but it's all going to be for naught regardless.
Oh, the charge not finding anyone because of some disruption. You're getting a double kill there. Gladiators Legion are throwing themselves at the payload. Earthshatter will be getting a couple, but that is going to be the only positive from this Dorado round so far. XL2 Academy do take down Gladiators.